This is the meeting of the East Long Meadow Board of Assessors on Tuesday, March 31, 2016 at 4 p.m. LCAT is recording this meeting, and we also record the meeting for our minutes, and no one else is recording the meeting. First item on the agenda is to review the open and executive minutes from the meeting of March 15, 2016.
Mr. Chairman, as clerk of the board, I reviewed both the open session meeting minutes and the executive session meeting minutes, found them to be in order as to content and presentation, and I move that they be approved as presented.
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Then we have some formal end-of-month reports as to what's been happening. We have the fiscal year 16 real estate abatement report in the amount of $3,498.53 with a small amount of CPA added on. CPA being the Community Preservation Act. And then we have a fiscal year 16 real estate exemption report for things like the veterans exemptions in the amount of $8,062.24 with a small amount of CPA. And of course, we have to make a formal notice to the accountant of what's been going on. So this, we review and sign the notice to the accountant. We also have correspondence. There's a Board of Selectmen was reorganized. Mrs. Thorpe was made the chairman in that reorganization, and we've received official notification of that. We have the couple of planning board decisions. One of them involved. Do either of these have significant involvement in this office?
Well, one was just regarding a name change to one of the senior congregate living facilities, and one is just a home office, and we will be addressing both of them.
Okay.
There was one other item on our agenda, item number 3, which was, it does say tentative.
Okay,
but
let's review and sign the chapter land tax lien releases. Would you explain what this is?
We do have one property that is coming out of chapter land. I was contacted by the attorney, and there is an anticipated sale date of like the 10th or 11th of April. So she is hoping to get all of the documents ready, so at their closing they will be able to pay the rollback tax and then get these
The lien released.
the lien released. There are 4 liens on the property that do need releasing. As they've switched from one chapter to the other over the years.
Yes.
I do have 4 lien releases prepared. The attorney is aware that no lien will be released until the town has received the full amount of the rollback. She is aware of the dollar amount of the rollback. The Board of Assessors recently signed off on that, about last meeting or the meeting before, in anticipation
So
of
it's
it.
tentative only because they haven't paid it yet.
Right. So, and like I said, I did get a formal request to give us the heads up that this was going to be taking place. So I did research to make sure that we have the liens that are currently out there. So this will be, once they're recorded, once we receive the rollback and then these are recorded, the property can be sold with a clean title from our end.
So you will hold these until such time as the collector confirms that he has the money.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And as I said, the attorney is well aware of that, totally understands it.
Now, all chapter land has these liens when there's a change of use. Now, under new business and old business, we had a class yesterday
Yes, we did.
in Holyoke. Subject was personal property. You were the MC of that presentation.
Yes, I was.
Did it go
Okay.
till midnight?
Cleveland.
I thought Sam did a very good job.
Yes.
And how amenable he was to answer questions from different towns that have different problems.
Yep.
So it's enlightening.
It was very well received by all. Yeah.
Is there any other new business or old business?
Nothing here?
I have one, under new business, and, it simply has to do with the, format of our agendas. I feel at this point in time, especially with the new public information laws coming in,
Mm-hmm.
that we should have two separate agendas, one for the open meeting and one for the executive session.
We have to.
Because a lot of times we have things about appellate tax board cases that are
Mhm.
not public until we get to the hearing,
Mm-hmm.
and that's my reason. So I would move that we change the format of our agendas.
Like a
And-
page 1 and 2?
Yeah, page 1 and 2, so that we can keep them separate.
Sure.
It's a good idea. I second that motion or idea.
Is there any further discussion?
No?
All in favor?
Aye.
That makes sense, because there's addresses there and everything,
Yeah,
and parcel IDs and...
Obviously, both sessions do have to have official agendas.
Mm-hmm.
oh, yeah.
Okay, with that, is there any other new business or old business?
I have nothing else.
Okay, it's now time to move into the executive session. Let's see. The executive session would be for some statutory exemptions that are pending, some abatement applications that are still pending and being worked on, and ATB appeal notices, and a contract signing.
I'll second that motion.
Well, okay, and we will not be returning to open session. Okay, this motion has been made and seconded. Is there, we have to have a roll call vote on this one. Mrs. Salnier?
Yes?
Mr. Grudgeon?
Yes.
Mr. Johnston? Yes.